Let me get the music playing. I believe we should have music from yesterday. Not yesterday, last time. Some echo. All right. All right. Let me continue. Let's mix deku deku. Is it the hair? leg is crazy. Hello. Hi, welcome back to the stream. I'm still drawing Deco. And don't worry about it, you're not late. This is the progress so far. I've been just chillaxing and drawing, so everything is good. How's your Sunday today? There's something down. Hopefully it turns around. Hopefully this stream is somehow relaxing. Yeah, I'm trying to draw his shoes right now. And it has so many intricate parts. Like, oh, really? Well, then he deserves some rest. If you can afford it, of course. But been drawing this leg for a while. So that's pretty much what you missed if you missed anything. The details is pretty intricate, the shoes and the knees. So I'm trying to see if I can probably convey all of that, make it look as good as I can. I may not make it look good in the face wise, but maybe the body, I'm trying my best. So let's see if we can deliver on that at least. And also, I believe this week you said it was your birthday week. I didn't say happy birthday last time, so happy birthday out loud at least. Don't worry, I don't think unless you're hitting, I don't know, well, I feel like you have to retire to be considered old, no? So don't worry. If you haven't retired by now, you're probably young. Unless you get rich and retire, that's a different story. But oh my god. So interesting. So I was actually thinking that, like, when I was looking at the thing, my drawing, I was wondering if I should go back to the basics first instead of drawing this very super complicated thing that I'm doing right now. The answer is probably yes, but I kept looking at it. I'm like, let me just adjust this part. What if I adjust this part? And here I am, still adjusting. So still have not stopped. Actually, not bad. Like I feel like the clothes doesn't look that bad right now. If I draw the same wise here as well, the face, you know, it is what it is. Did you get any? Have you been drawing lately though? Has anyone watching been drawing lately? I feel like I should draw more than I'm drawing right now if I want to get better. Because right now I'm just drawing during the stream, so it's not really high output. That's why I feel like I shouldn't stop streaming. Feels like he's wearing flip-flops. I think that looks okay. That leg at least. That leg looks fine. We can add more details here. Definitely wearing Crocs. Okay, let's go to the other leg. I realized I drew the leg wrong, so I'm just gonna fix it. Wow, all day. That's impressive. I should be doing that. Is that why you're so tired? Rekko's leg is very interesting. I don't know. It doesn't look right. I'm just gonna say it doesn't look right. I think the angle is supposed to be more downward on this one, but at least I think as long as the sketch looks good, I can fix or refine it later with the line art. But I want my sketch to be okay to good. Okay, drawing, watching some drawing that didn't help draw again. Watch some words there, eat, draw again, draw. What are we draw? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Like, are you what tutorials have you been following lately? I think there's a this was what I was planning to do, but then it's more classical drawing. Assess this one, and then each would have like some specific things to learn about, and it would be a YouTube thing or a course thing, and then it's basically good. I think I have not really. That's what I've been trying. Let me rephrase. This is what I wanted to do maybe this stream, but I wasn't sure about it yet because I haven't looked too much into it, so I didn't know how to start it with it even. Because I don't want to draw traditional art. I want to draw like stylized art, but someone said maybe you should start with this, so this is a recommendation, so I'll put it in the chat and see if you also might benefit from it. Let me put it in the chat. Oh, you have a request from a friend to draw something? Nice. Technically, this is a request too. I don't know if they would like it the way I drew it, but I mean, you gotta take what you're given, right? So wow, she's writing a book and she asks you to draw every character. That's crazy. Hopefully the character design is not hard. Is it like an official publishable book or, you know, a book for fun? because that means you got a real gig. That's pretty impressive. I don't know what I'm doing with the leg, but I think it looks okay, right? Yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I'm basically trying it out. But this is technically supposed to be the... this is too big outside. I think his cracks won't be that big, right? Yeah, his shoes is the hardest part because does this even make sense? I think it's supposed to be turned away. 6 or 7 character. Publish it someday. All right. I would like to see them too once you're done. Okay. This thing. Yeah, the knees is kind of weird. I think I would need to rotate it a bit. I think it needs to be like this. A bit more in. And this thing goes out. I think that looks more like this. It looks all right. It looks, for me, it looks good enough. I just think his face is the only thing I am like not super happy about. So I don't know what to do with that. I don't know. Shoes I'll probably fix later as well. But from one side, this is what it's gonna look like. His arm is alright. It's okay at least. Probably add more stuff like the zigzaggies. His shoulders fine, I guess. But his face is not right. I mean, his proportion is kind of weird too. I mean, I feel like he's very, very short. But his face. I'm just trying to think what is the problem. I think it's the, like, when I remove the mouth, it doesn't look as bad. Kind of looks bad, but not that bad. Is it this eye? No. Try to see which part of it I can imagine, and then it would look better. Maybe it's his entire face in general. It does look weird here. That's even more weird. Let me erase this part. His head should be like that. Yeah. And then his eye should be. Okay, that's a bit better. I think, yeah, that one definitely made it look weird. I think he's lacking some cheeks, maybe. Fix that a bit. It kind of reminds me of when I first did this, because if you look, as this was before, I don't care what this, because this is before and then this is after. Where is it? So I know I know the before can always be fixed. So hopefully it would look good at the end. But the time it takes to fix this takes so long. Let me see. I need. Maybe his eyes too big? I don't know. That's actually better. That actually, or maybe I'm just re-looking at it after a while, but I kind of sense Deku now. I'll keep the nose. I think the nose is fine. Well, just to see what it looks like, I'm just gonna do the color and then we will draw the line art afterwards. I think this is what they do, the painterly style of it, but I just like putting color on to see what it looks like. So where's my fill bucket? We just want this section. And then the hair. It's a bit, I guess, a bit darker. I barely see the lines. I don't know why though. This is black, no? But drawing is black, right? No, I've not been drawing black. That's interesting. That's actually interesting. I see why. Okay. Does this kind of look like Deku? Okay, and then the eyes also kind of like that. And then probably some light version of this same color. It's almost whitish, like greenish. Right? No. Something like that. This will just be some part of the reflection. I'm just drawing some random stuff. I don't think it'll look good. That's not bad actually. Just to see what the color will look like. His scarf is kind of yellow. Damn. I don't want an entire thing. Alright. I mean, it's kind of not that kind of yellow either, but. Then his body clothes. I guess it's his hair, but more, but more bluish. Yeah. I think it might be even kind of lighter. A bit too light. Like this. And then these are orangey whites. I actually forgot to draw, but there's a line here as well. That's orange. All right. His belt and his arm is red. I don't know if it's that red though. It's probably a little bit desaturated. I think that's a bit too red. Nice, nice. And I guess his shoulder is also the same color. And then his shoes is red here. Red here. And everything else is either black something like that. I feel like it needs to be a bit more dark actually. Take that back. I take that back. Then the arm is weird pastel color. And his eye should be white. Actually, not necessarily. The one I want to draw is actually kind of bluish. Does it or does it not look like Deku? Now that's the $1,000,000 question. Okay, definitely without the color, it's okay. With the color, I feel confident. I feel way confident. Wow. Wow. Super happy with it now. Now I just have to show my friend the work in progress and see what they say. Let me export it. Let me export it and see what they say. It looks funny. I mean, compared to the earlier version, this is clearly better. But it still has a lot of work to do. But yeah, I think I should definitely do this thing. I don't think I can avoid this if I want to be good.
Hey there, my name's Sam Bicopay.
I don't think I can avoid. I need to probably draw some gesture drawings like this. I think this is important. Oop. Maybe we'll do that next time with just normal people and see how that looks, because right now I feel like this way will probably take the longest way to get better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here for this week. I probably cut it short. I won't be streaming next week because that's Thanksgiving week, so skip that week. So I don't know. You guys probably don't have Thanksgiving if you're outside of the US, but for us we have Thanksgiving on Thursday, I believe, and then that Sunday I'll take it off. But then next week on December, I'll be back, and then keep on going, and then I'll take off Christmas as well, which is fine. Yeah, you too. Hopefully the characters that you're drawing also comes well, and share it on your channel, and then maybe we can check it out live. Yeah, thank you for joining the stream. As always, have fun. See you later. Bye. Yeah, I believe